Okay, live streaming. We'll see if some people find me tonight. It is Friday night, March 29th. March is almost over, and I was watching Rachel Maddow. I'm just waiting to see if anybody's joining me, if anybody's online tonight. Hi, Don. First one in. I was hoping some people would find me. Hi, BB2, BB Square. Gina, Sadie, Judy Ann, Susan, yay, Christine, Leanne. Good day, Leanne. You're over in Australia, right? Roxanne, Kathy, Carol, Don, two Dons, two Dianas. Great. Okay, so I was watching Rachel Maddow. I won't keep saying hi to everybody that's coming in. I like to hit the first ones. Hi, Connie. I was watching Adam Schiff on Rachel Maddow, and I had a few things. I've been wanting to look at Adam since they asked for his resignation. He is fighting back tooth and nail. So first I want to look and make sure Adam is going to be okay. Oh, New Mexico. Hey, LJ. Adam Schiff, are you going to be okay? You're not going to resign, right? I think he's a tough guy. He's one of my favorites. So let's just take a look, make sure he's going to be okay. And then I have another question for Adam Schiff. It was interesting. My last post on Avenatti, I was just reading comments, and one of the viewers actually had a similar thought. Apparently she was watching him on Rachel too. Yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere either. Yet his energy feels so squeaky clean, like they'll never find any dirt on this man. That's what I feel. Like he is just a good person. That's what I feel with him. Just a good person. Not that anybody is perfect, but I just don't feel like they would ever find dirt on him. BB, yeah, maybe we should look at that. Remind me in a little bit if I forget. Maybe look at seeing if Adam will run in 2024. I'd love to kind of see him stay in Congress because I think he's awesome. And I think there's going to be a lot of cleanup debris needed after Trump's gone. But Adam Schiff, he's waiting on his information. You know, he's waiting on the information on the money in particular. You guys know in the live stream, I don't angle the camera down to the cards because then I can't read the comments. So I'll hold the cards up after I lay them out. Wow. So, you know, he's juggling a little bit right now. He's trying to get all the information. He's busy. He's really busy. So he's doing a little bit of a juggling act right now. So he's showing up as a juggler. His challenge is getting someone to leave. We know who that is, right? His challenge is getting someone to leave. At the root of this, he is watching the money. He wants to know about the money. He's very much like Mueller with that. You know, in the past, he's been burdened. But moving forward. And right now, crowning the reading, it shows him kind of relaxing a little bit, kind of going within. So I think it's actually going to get easier for him. Easier for him is what I'm getting because of the future cards here, that he'll be able to relax a little bit because so much is going to come out. Because look here, guys, near future, sword of truth, ace of cups, overflowing emotions and new emotions, good news card. He's gonna get more information on Putin, but I also feel like this is a Schiff's energy, loving, supportive energy. I don't know why Putin shows up for me as the King of Cups because I don't think of him as loving, supportive energy, although he loves Trump. So maybe that's why ever since I started doing political readings, Putin shows up as King of Cups. But I feel like that's also Adam Schiff's energy, that's actually him as King of Cups. So again, because, is he going to be okay? Yes. 2 aces for me means yes, and a strong yes. It's not 1 ace, it's 2 aces. So he's going to be just fine. He's not going anywhere. So take that, Republicans. He's not going anywhere. All right, let's look at I was watching Rachel Maddow, and Adam, for those of you who didn't watch her yet, he was on tonight, and he was talking about, Barr released another letter, more subterfuge or whatever. I mean, just crap letter. Hey, Psychic Gambler. I had this thought, because he was talking about the things that Barr is doing isn't the protocol that is already in place from Watergate. And I had this thought, will Adam either threaten or will he actually charge William Barr with obstruction of justice? Good question, right? Will Adam Schiff charge William Barr with obstruction of justice? Allison, are you reading tarot along with me to see what you get? Hey, Sienna, I'm reading on Adam Schiff. I was watching Rachel Maddow, and I had this thought because he was bringing up all the things that William Barr is doing that is not the protocol from Watergate, which we knew Mueller was kind of following the Watergate protocol. And leave it up to Congress to decide whether to indict or impeach. So my question is, will Adam Schiff charge William Barr with obstruction of justice, or will he threaten him with it? I think he would go through with the threat. Don't mess with the... You're welcome, Sienna. Sienna, you should pull some cards while I'm doing this, see what you get. This is Adam Schiff going within, gaining all his wisdom, and then shining his light, investigating, looking into it, using his internal knowledge. Interesting. I feel like he might fight in a small way on this, is what I'm getting. Because he's showing up now as a page of swords, fighting, but not as prepared as like a knight to fight on that. So it feels like he might put the threat out there, but not take it all the way, because he's showing up as actually the page of swords. His challenge again is the focus on the money, because he's focused on the money. So maybe he'll decide not to fool with charging Barr, just let Barr's reputation get ruined. At the root of this, he's trying to hang on to what he's got. And he's also trying to get the Mueller report, the full unredacted report. He's got the bright light of illumination in his past here, crowning the reading Trump. He's got bigger fish to fry. In other words, the feeling is I'm getting from the reading. And with Trump, near future, trying to separate him from his powers here in the near future. There's hope, putting him out in the cold, and new beginnings. Putting Trump out in the cold is what I'm getting, and new beginnings. So he's focused more on getting Trump out. So I'm going to say he might mention it or something to Republicans or William Barr or something. He might kind of I don't feel like he'll really go after as much because he wants the information on the money. So the other thing that Adam Schiff, we're going to kind of focus on Adam Schiff for a little bit because I'm inspired after watching him on Rachel. He wants the unredacted report and he wants the information from the grand jury, which during Watergate, I can't talk tonight. They did give all the grand jury information to the committees. They're allowed to have that private. We don't, as the public, ever see grand jury info until decades later. You know, we're just now seeing more stuff from Watergate. Oh, thank you, Danielle. So I'm going to see, will Adam Schiff get, because he said if he has to, he'll subpoena the grand jury directly. Will he get the information from the grand jury? And as we know, the grand jury is still working. So Mueller might have, in all appearances, closed up shop, but the grand jury is still working. So the grand jury can't work without Mueller still working. Norman, I don't do personal readings when I do live chats. I do, I stick to my political readings. I do personal readings, but it's my livelihood. It's my income. I do it full time. It pays the mortgage, pays for the cat food. So you can email me to inquire about personal readings if you like. So Adam Schiff, are you going to get the information from the grand jury? Are you going to get all the data? It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle. It's not going to be easy. You know, here's Schiff trying to be the one that illuminates, that shines the light on everything, Just open it all up. You know, I've got two cards coming out. Wow, his challenge will be getting to the family inheritance, the money, getting to the big money, you know, the family money, getting to the family money, and judgment about that. So that will be a challenge for him. It's not saying he won't get it. It's just a challenge. At the root of this, celebrations, this feels like Barr's energy and Trump's energy, like celebrating, oh, no collusion found, you know, at the root of the report and at the root of the investigation, putting out their fake statements, I call it. In the past, Adam has been, you know, doing the winning at all costs, like determined, ready to go out there and fight, and like not giving up. He's relentless. Crowning the reading again, Adam's showing up for me as King of Cups. I'm not feeling Rush on this one. I'm feeling King of Adam on this, that he's the loving, supportive person that just keeps after everything. It's like love of country. Love of country is why I feel like he's showing up as King of Cups. He is moving to calmer waters. So that tells me that, yeah, he probably will. I've got the Fool, which is new beginnings. So I think he will get the information from the grand jury. There'll be some anxiety about it. So I think it's going to take a while. Pausing. The Nine of Pentacles, it's about a woman of luxury who is financially, very stable, a woman, content in her garden alone. She lives the life of luxury. And that feels like Ivanka. He's going to get more information on Ivanka and the work that she did. Yeah, more information, communication in emails, probably. Yeah, Sword of Truth coming out. He's gonna get the information from the grand jury. Good question, Linda. What's Rod Rosenstein been doing? Rod, I should say. Before I do that, I'm going to look at will Adam Schiff run for president? I'm not feeling that with him. I don't think he really. I don't feel that energetically with him. But let's just see if he's going to eventually throw his hat in the ring. I could see him being the next Speaker of the House. I'm getting a flash on that. Standing at a podium, Speaker of the House. Hi, Debbie from Oklahoma. Allison, things are turning. Justice crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. Looks to me like Adam's going to be more involved in heading up fundraising, which is what Nancy Pelosi has been doing. So again, I had this flash like seeing him as Speaker of the House. I think he'll end up being the main fundraiser like Nancy Pelosi is, and being Speaker of the House down the road. But let's just see what the cards have to say. Yeah, he's going to focus on the money. His challenge will be the GOP. So, keeping the Democrats in charge in the House, keeping them in the majority. He's got strength in his foundation. We know he's strong. He's like calm but strong and firm. He's just got that great firmness. Recent past, he has climbed to higher ground, now that the Dems are the majority in the House. Crowning the reading, the financial security. So, yeah, I think he's going to end up being, and celebrating, there's a house behind this. It can be the White House, but I'm feeling Speaker of the House. I feel Speaker of the House like, Trump after Trump, and all the spies and all the subterfuge. Like, there's going to be a lot of work that needs to be done. They will need wise people in the House to shine lights on things and change our laws, to put more protections in place so we don't go through this again. And nostalgia, trying to get back to business as usual, not all this hullabaloo. So I feel like Adam Schiff will end up being Speaker of the House as long as we, the Democrats, maintain control of the House. Hi, Marilyn. Have a good weekend. Yeah, Donna, it's really interesting to me, the way Republicans attack the Dems, the name calling, the bullying, the conspiracy theories, like, that they throw out there all the time about Hillary and everybody on the Democratic side, and QAnon stuff and Alex Jones and all that crap. It's always like the Democrats, and who is it? Soros are always pointing a finger at and stuff that are the conspiracy people that are trying to rule the world. And I just feel like, it's kind of like Trump. When Trump accuses someone else of something, he's probably doing it himself. So it's like projecting what they're doing themselves. The conspiracy, I feel like, is in their own camp. So let's just ask. Conspiracy theories. What are at the root of this? What is at the root of this? I have to take a sip of tea. I can't keep my voice going tonight. I've been doing personal readings today. Hi, in through a colored lens. So what's behind all the conspiracy theories? Because it seems like we have a lot more big money behind Republicans than we do Democrats. We've got a lot more big money between the Koch brothers and Mercers and oh, what's that other guy's name? Oh, I can't think of his name. Anyway, you know, big corporations. What's behind the conspiracy theories? You're going to laugh at this. The White House. The White House is behind this conspiracy theories. I don't know if I even need to do a spread on that. That was good. Well, we'll do a spread. Their feelings of loss and rejection. Their challenges, they're burdened. Yeah, they're burdened with court files right now. Oh my God, that is so great. I have to hold that up again. Who's behind the conspiracy theories? The White House. That was good. That was good. Wow. At the root of it, sort of truth, but let's just see. They're trying to climb to higher ground, you know, but everything's pointing at them. They're trying to climb to higher ground, but they're in defense mode. Yeah, the world is crowning this, you know, end of a cycle, beginning of a new one. It's also like a victory wreath is on this. It's wanting to be victorious in the world's eyes. So the sword of truth is their version of the truth. Their version of the truth. I'm not getting it's the literal sword of truth. It's their version of the truth. Yeah, they're protecting what they've got because they're anxious. You know, they're trying to protect what they've got because they're anxious. And it's about the big money. It's about the big money. So, yeah, one last time. It's the White House behind the conspiracy theories. Love that. I love it when the cards have a sense of humor. My guides guide me to which cards to pull. And, yeah, like I feel like when it's time to stop shuffling, that kind of thing. So who else should we look at tonight? Oh, Rod Rosenstein. Rod Rosenstein. How's he feeling about how Barr is acting? What does he think of Barr's behavior? Gerald, why would they gift all that money just to give it back to the RICO Act? That's great. He sees Barr as being immature, like a young page trying to fight a big fight. He sees him as acting immaturely. Shadow of the reading. Rod Rosenstein. How does he view Barr? Well, he sees, new beginnings. The reports here, ones to me are about communication. It can also be about paper documents. So new beginnings, new report. The challenge is America and America's emotions and keeping a lid on America's emotions. At the root of this, how he sees Barr, smoke screens. In the past, Rosenstein was feeling very victorious with the report, feeling like, job well done. What's crowning the reading is justice. Justice prevailing. Yeah, I really feel like Adam Schiff is going to be a big player in this. I'm feeling his energy on this card again, King of Cups, that Adam Schiff's going to be a big player in this, winning at all costs, not letting it go, fighting it. Here's the battle, fighting for it, and fighting for the government. I don't feel like this is Rosenstein looking at William Barr as someone who is fighting for us. I feel like it's Adam Schiff. It looks like there are some agreements in place, and I know every time I read on William Barr, this kind of comes up. It looks like there were some agreements that were in place and working together and how they were going to communicate this. But a burden has been added. So I feel like the agreements, the game plan, isn't being stuck to by William Barr. Like he's going off plan. But Sword of Truth is still coming. Sword of Truth about Trump is still coming. So I think Rosenstein feels like Barr has veered from what the agreements were, how they were going to present this. Now Barr is saying that the report is like 400 pages long. Oh, good question, Marcia. Is it Marcia or Marcia? Well, not that M-A-R-S-H-A like Marcia, or M-A-R-C-I-A, Marcia. I'm going to say Marcia. How will Barr be remembered for his actions with the Mueller report? And as Attorney General. How will Barr be remembered? Somebody in the comments too was saying that Barr wears an extra long red tie, just like Trump. Yeah, I haven't noticed that. Like, does he do that? Have you guys noticed that? Yeah, Gerald, I agree. I feel like it's over 1,000 pages. He interviewed over 500 people. There were 300 subpoenas, something like that. I feel like the report, and I feel like he did the report, but he still was working. That he wanted to continue to work on through August. And he is still working because the grand jury's still working. So we'll look at that in a second. What else he's waiting on? How will Barr be remembered? Young, immature, and emotional. The cards are having a sense of humor tonight. He is the messenger. his challenge is, this is nostalgia, things that have been going on a long time. His challenge are that these things have been going on a long, long time. Now, this can also mean that it also involved the children, but what I'm feeling is this has been going on a long time, and that the Mueller report shows that. And at the root of this is, the White House, what's been going on in the White House since the presidency. So not just like it's been going on longer than the presidency. It's been going on before that, but the things that are of real concern that are in the Mueller report, I think, are what's been going on since he's been president, which is interesting. Recent past, Barr, how will he be remembered from walking away from his treasures, walking away from what he aspired to. Maybe walking away from the report itself, like deterring, taking a different route with the report. Crowning the reading, victory, I laid a clarifier for justice. Victory for justice. Catching the thief. Near future with Barr, he's going to be trying to get stuff going overseas, it looks like. Trying to get plans off the ground overseas. It also wow, no, this is what's coming out in the future. This is what's coming out right now in the future. The overseas work with Mother Russia and Putin and all the agreements. About all the money. And here's Barr, all anxious, panicked, up all night, and didn't do enough about it. So the truth is still coming out. Barr's not going to like what he's offered. He's going to be very discontent in the future. Wah. Yeah, he's gonna be viewed as the one that tried to tie things up, that tried to constrict everything and didn't want to put the whole truth out there. He'll be remembered that way. Swedbank got raided, and they have been known to, or they're looking into them for money laundering for Russia. It's a big deal. One of my viewers is from Sweden and was writing about it in the comments, and I went to, because it keeps showing that Mueller is waiting on more information on, hey, Pauline, Mueller is waiting on more information about money. And I kept feeling like it was Deutsche Bank, probably Cyprus Bank, but I want to look at the Swedbank, or I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it right. It's Swedbank. Swedbank. Got raided. Is there more information on Russia-Trump connections? And will Mueller get that information? Yeah, Mueller's still got subpoenas out there that people are having to respond to, so he is still working somewhat. Swedbank. Oh, manipulation went on with that. Yep. Little sleight of hands. Washing money. This is interesting. It'd be interesting to know if the president or CEO of Swedbank, if it's a woman, because I've got Ace of Pentacles showing up right in the middle here. It's a Swede bank, a stable bank. Their challenge is they've spilt all their cups washing money. At the root of this is Mueller. Here's my Mueller card when he's planning and investigating. He's a fire sign, so there's Mueller at the root of this. So I feel like he's probably already requested information, plan off the ground. They're going to discover the gifts of money. Big money. I'm seeing like stacks of money. Is it a woman? Thanks, Noel. It felt like a woman that was the head CEO there. That's also my Pelosi card, but it's also my Rebecca Mercer card. But I felt like that's CEO or president. That's whoever's running Swede Bank. They put up all kinds of smoke screens about it. They cooked their books. Big time. There will be connections to the White House. This has been going on a long time. There may be connections also to Trump's kids in this. This is coming swiftly. This is coming swift. I feel like this is part of the information that Mueller's been waiting for. It causes someone to leave. Justice served. Good news. There'll be some fights about who controls the government after that. But it is, I just asked in my head, who's leaving? Trump. That energy is coming up over and over and over. With Trump leaving. When I originally read on when he would leave, I felt like it would be like April, like mid-April to sometime around then. I read not too long ago, and it looked like it might be as late as like July, August. Hey, MSM. Into a colored lens. I don't know where Lucy is. She's sacked out somewhere. She's been rather quiet today. She had a lot of exercise yesterday. We had a beautiful sunny day, and I didn't have too many personal readings yesterday. So, Birgit Bonnison, CEO of Swede Bank. I forgot what I was going to read on. I started talking about Lucy. Lucy's been a little tuckered out today. She's been sleeping a lot. I put her on a little leash and harness and take her outside. She walks around the house. She has some little doggy friends that she greets on the sidewalk when people are walking their dogs. Am I buffering a lot? It's okay. I'm gonna call you Lens for short. How's that, Lens? Swede Bank cut ties with customers who are involved. Interesting. What I would like to see happen, let me ask this. With all these bank raids and all the money laundering they're finding out about, will they start freezing Russian assets and some of their money, taking some of their money away from their oligarchs and everywhere they've laundered money? Are they going to hit them in their pockets? On an international front, because it would take, every country that Russia's tried laundering money through, cracking down on it. There's Mother Russia right on the bottom. Mother Russia. Yeah, I just feel so sorry for the Russian people that they can't have a free and fair election. And there's going to be an end. There's going to be an end. Wow. It's like enough said, right? Mother Russia on the bottom and putting an end to this money laundering. Their challenge is America. Their challenge is America because we're going to be putting the pressure on that. There are investigators out there right now actively, doing the work. They've got communication and messages about the money laundering. They know who's involved. They know who the spies are crowning the reading. It's been going on a long time, a long time. There's a woman in particular who's feeling quite anxious about it. And trying to get new plans, new beginnings off the ground with blocking their money. Throwing them out in the cold and stopping the illusions. I don't know, that it could be like Germany's president, maybe. Could be Nancy Pelosi pushing for sanctions, freezing assets. But in particular, there's a woman, and it looks like a fire sign. Nancy's a fire sign, so we'll watch for that. But yeah, Mother Russia on the bottom and Death card, first card, they're going to put a stop to some of this money laundering. Yeah, Barr's son is on Trump's legal team. He's like an advisor. We still have Mike Flynn's sentencing to go that got pushed off. We've still got Roger Stone's trial. I want to ask, Barr said there will be no more indictments, but I want to ask, does that affect sealed indictments that were already there? What's going to happen? Like sealed indictments that were already sitting there. So I feel like Trump or Mueller did have indictments on Trump that were sealed that like maybe would be put out once Trump was out of office, not indict a sitting president, because that was kind of the protocol with the DOJ. But are there still, there's agreements popping out. Are there still sealed indictments from Mueller's team? And will they come out later? When the government's working again. It feels like there's an abundance of indictments. Their challenge is the GOP. Got a female judge sitting on them. they're under lock and key right now. That's what I'm feeling. They're tied down, they're battened down, they're under lock and key. Read differently, but what I see, the position of crowning the reading, the top card, to me, it means it's already in the ethers. It's already out there in the universe, like it's getting ready to come out. Yeah, we're going to be celebrating, dancing in the streets. Victory card has a victory wreath on it. And then, you know, trying to work together again, trying to bond and work together again. And someone going away. So I think, yeah, I think when you know who's out of the White House, these sealed indictments will start popping out. Well, you guys, I'm going to stop there for tonight. I have to get up early in the morning. I've got personal readings tomorrow all day, but I'll try to get back on, do another video for you guys some other time. I just wanted to jump on live and do some readings on Adam Schiff. I thought he was wonderful on Rachel Maddow tonight. So if you guys didn't see it earlier, tape the next showing of it. It'll be on again in like another hour or two. He was really fabulous on there. Thank you guys for joining me spur of the moment. That was fun. I don't think I'll ever forget pulling the White House's who's behind all the conspiracy theories. That was a good one. So thank you guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.